Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Bringing you guys another Vietnam game today. Playing some Conquest on Operation Hastings. And this is a pretty fun game that I got, so I figured I'd share it with you guys. And I'll be using the AK-47 with lightweight magnum ammo, TT-33 for my pistol, and having a good old time. And pretty much this was the second game of the night after coming off a nice little break from playing Battlefield, and had a lot of fun this game. Don't really get the best score or anything like that, but some cool shit goes down, and I figured I would share it with you. And come up right here, actually, and I don't know how that did not blow up that little car, but no worries. And get a free roadkill right there, actually, and I'm backing up right here because I noticed there were recon guys, and when I'm in a tank, the recon guys are the ones that scare me the most because they'll throw C4 at me, and so I backed up. And right here, I don't know if this worked, but I shot my flamethrower in front of the tank, and it made it so I guess the driver didn't see me for a second, and I came up around him and was able to take him out, and then flamethrower his gunner, and still have 100% health with the tank, which is pretty funny. And noticed a guy coming up on the bridge, and it was another recon guy, so trying to be a little cautious right here, and then there he comes, and trying to come and C4 me, and I take him out with the tank. And one thing that pisses me off right here is that you can't capture the B flag from sitting right in front of it. And I didn't really want to hop out of the tank, but I said fuck it and just go and capture the flag myself, because the teammates weren't going to do it, and catch this guy slipping right there and take him out in the back, and just trying to capture this flag right here. And you know, my fears came true. I didn't want to give anyone a tank, and I gave the enemy a tank right here, but my buddy Max in the chopper, and he's dealing with him, and he actually ends up hopping out of the chopper and C4ing him and takes out the tank and take this guy out, which allows me to capture the flag. Yay! And this was pretty funny right here. I come up over here, trying to reload, take some cover, notice the chopper, decide to get on the gun, and then he wants to just crash into me, so I hop out, spray him down, take him out. He hops out, and then take him out with the pistol right there, and that had me laughing. Oh, that was pretty funny. Some pretty funny moments happen in this game, and I take out a tank pretty cool about halfway through the game, and it's probably one of the coolest ways I ever taken out a tank. And right here I actually seen the tank up there, so I run over here just to avoid him, because I can't really do anything against him, even though you see me try to throw a grenade at him and shoot him with the noob tube, and I actually miss with both because I'm terrible. And got this part sped up right here. I actually got quite a few parts sped up because this was about a 20-minute match or something like that, so I brought it down to about 15 minutes. And because there's some boring parts like right here where I'm just kind of just running around, and I was actually going to run up to go capture D, but then I noticed they were taking B, so I figured I'd just run back to B and help my friend out, recapture the flag, and he actually took out the guy who was trying to capture it. And yeah. And got this part sped up here right too, and pretty much just driving over to the C flag over here, and I'll be capturing this flag now, because that's what you got to do in Conquest, for those of you who do not know, because I've actually gotten a few comments for people asking me to explain how Conquest works. So it's similar to Domination in Call of Duty, but a little different. And basically, you know, you start out in the game, and each side gets so many tickets, and when your tickets go to 0, you lose. If you get their tickets to 0, you win. And the way to drain their tickets is by holding more flags than them. And you could either hold more flags. The more flags you hold over them, the faster their tickets will drop. And then every time you kill them, their ticket will go down by 1. Same thing if someone kills you, your ticket will go down by 1. So you can win games by, like, say, only having one flag, but your whole team's just dominating them and just doing nothing but killing them over and over again. You can win like that. I have won games like that. It's very rare that that actually happens, So it's not really, I don't really recommend doing that. Your best bet, oh, look at this super fail aim right here. I don't know how I killed this guy. Oh, wow. That was fucking terrible. But, yeah, you can win games by, you know, say only holding one flag and just doing a real good job at killing them. But I don't recommend doing that. Your best bet is just holding a majority of flags. And in this case, this game, we have about 3 flags held for a lot of the game. And I actually really like this map for Conquest. This is probably my favorite map for Conquest in Vietnam or in regular Battlefield. And just because of how the flags are situated, and you know, the 4 flag map, and they're kind of spread out, so it is a lot harder to trap them in their spawn on a map like this. And that's why I enjoy playing a map like this more than say like a 3 flag map in a linear line. It just makes it a lot more fun. And you know, it does create some more slow moments when you gotta run towards flags, but it definitely makes it worth it in the long run, and it definitely makes for better gameplay. And come up here and shoot this guy. I hear his friend screaming, and so I turned back and spray him down right there. So sound horror for the win, and was able to take him out right there. And pretty much just trying to hold it down, trying to capture this flag, and I almost get it. But then I believe I start getting shot at. When do I get shot at? Yeah, I get shot at, come back, take each other out, get a mutual, and end up dying. That was actually the first death of the game. Got a whole bunch of points that life. And too bad the whole game didn't go that way, but whatever. And spawn back in with the chopper, and this is pretty awesome right here. This is where I take out the tank. Pretty cool. This was a pretty fun moment, and this is why I love playing Battlefield, when you just can't get shit like this in any other game that you play. And pretty much coming up here, this is pretty much a death trap. Get a kill, hop out in their base by myself, wet this guy up, pick up his kit, switch to his rocket, get vehicle damage on the rocket, sprint my ass off to this tank, and then take out the tank and kill the guy. And just loving it. Loving moments like that. Good old Battlefield moments. You just can't get that with any other game. So yeah, pretty much just holding down this D flag right here, and we'll be just holding it down, going to capture it. And I do succeed in capturing it. And keep on keeping on, all that good stuff. But story time, yay! Everybody loves story time, apparently. A lot of people want to hear some more stories and such. So I figured I'd talk to you guys today about drugs. And not too many other commentators I noticed talk about drugs, and I don't know if it's whether or not they don't have too much experience in it, or they're just afraid to and don't want to. I don't really know. But my guess is probably they don't got too much of an experience with it, because I do have a kind of weird family background. So I know lots of people who are on dope. And first off, I will say, do not do crystal meth. I've never done it. I never will do it. That is the worst fucking thing ever. I don't know. I know very few people who have came off of that shit. That shit is some bad news. Definitely stay away from the good old crystal meth. It's not really good old crystal meth. That shit's terrible. Oh, look at this weird lag death right there. I don't know what happened there. But, yeah, crystal meth is bad. Never done it. Never touched the shit. Pretty much just smoke weed. That's all I pretty much do. And don't drink either. I don't drink alcohol. Haven't gotten drunk in quite some time. Actually, I'm 23, and a few months ago was the first time I've been to a bar after I was 21. And I have gone to bars before I was 21, but never after. And I went to like 3 bars in that one day. We went bar hopping. It was like friend's birthday and such. And didn't even really get drunk because I was not driving my car. I was driving my mother's car, and she has a 2007 Dodge Charger Hemi on 22s, and I don't want to be crashing that fucking thing. So, yeah, I don't really drink. I have DUI'd it before, though. Never got pulled over, thank God. And yeah, and I actually know a lot of people who have had DUIs, and that's not a very good time, let me tell you that. And yeah, so pretty much, you know, I've been smoking weed for a while now. Probably first time I smoked weed when I was like 14, 15, something like that. And No, didn't really smoke weed, really. I wasn't like a huge stoner in high school. Not, like everyone thought I was, but I wasn't. Oh, watch this right here. This is awesome. Random tank snipe the chopper for the win. I blew it up. You could see it kind of blowing the smoke from it that over the bridge way out there in the distance. And I was so happy about that right here. 'Cause I was just laughing because that was so random. That was probably the most random one I've ever gotten. And I was telling my buddy Mac, and I actually get distracted, and I was like, oh shit, there's guys behind me, and they end up C4ing me, and they killed themselves also right there, because when you're at the A flag right there, they'll only spawn behind you. Like, I was looking ahead, they'll spawn behind where I was looking. So I was kind of just a super awareness fail on my part, and wasn't really paying attention, kind of just got hugely distracted by taking out that chopper right there. But anyways, back onto the drugs, good old dopes. Yeah, I didn't really do anything in high school. Like, I didn't smoke cigarettes. I smoke cigarettes now, unfortunately. I'm trying to quit, but it is very hard. And, you know, I didn't really smoke weed too much in high school because I skated a lot. And I couldn't skate when I was high, so usually I would stay away from smoking, at least during the day. Like, I would only smoke at night and on the weekends and such. And my whole family is pretty much potheads. Like, my mom smokes weed, my grandma smokes weed. My grandma's 75 years old, and she just got a cannabis card. So she could go to the store and buy her weed if she wants to. And it's pretty funny. People think it's fucking hilarious because I smoke weed with my grandmother and my mother. But, you know, we have a very open and honest relationship. There's way more crazier shit going on in the family than us smoking weed, trust me, so it's not really a big deal. And, you know, I have done other drugs. I did coke once, and I could not figure out for the life of me on why the fuck do people do coke. It's the most pointless fucking shit I ever did, ever. It's so goddamn pointless, especially when you figure in how much it costs. It's fucking ridiculous. An 8-ball is like $100, and an 8-ball is an eighth. It's 3.5 grams. That's an 8-ball, and it's $100. Eighth of weed, $40. I get an eighth for $40. I ain't spending no $100 to get high for a fucking hour, and all that. So I did do coke once, and I could not figure out why people even bother doing it. You just kind of feel up, and it's like, I don't know, when you're a kid and you get sugar high from drinking 20 sodas or something like that. It's nothing really all that special. It was kind of the most pointless shit I ever done. And I did ecstasy a few times. Now, that shit right there, I could see why people get addicted to that. And a funny thing about ecstasy, it was actually made to help people who are schizophrenic. I remember watching, there was a thing on like Oprah or something. I came across on a YouTube video, and they were talking about how it levels them out and stuff, which was kind of weird. But I did E a few times, and that shit's kind of crazy. It basically makes everything feel good. Like, the dumbest shit in the world will feel good. Like, you just rubbing your hair will feel like it's like the best thing in the world. Also, I remember Reese's peanut butter cups were fucking awesome, and Wild Cherry Pepsi was fucking awesome when on E. And maybe my next video I'll tell you guys the first time I did E. That was a fun fucking night. That's a story in itself. So probably my next video I'll tell you guys the first time I did E. And I have done mushrooms as well. Mushrooms are cool. Mushrooms are fine. That shit's all natural. Even ecstasy is not even as bad as they make it out to be. You're not gonna fucking die if you do it. And, oh, this is awesome right here. Look at this guy. He fucking launches out of the chopper fucking right at me. I just spray him in the back. Oh, that shit had me laugh. That was fun. Good old times. And, yeah. I'm actually thinking about doing a live commentary series where every time I die, I take a bong rip. So let me know if you think that's a good idea. Anyways, guys, final score. Let's see, what did I do? 25-6. Nothing too fancy, but pretty entertaining game. Some cool shit happened. My buddy Mac beat me by the ace pin by like 60 points. Like an asshole. No worries. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. And give me some ideas what you guys want me to talk about. Peace. Have a good one.